no Skyping. OTM straight out them, I'll be the livest. Oh, you already know how we rockin', man. It's your brother from another mother, Kobe Lee in the building, bringing you the all-new Philly Cat Podcast. If you're new to the show, let me give you a little bit of a rundown. I'm be talking to Eagles. I'm be talking to Sixers. I'm gonna sprinkle in a little bit of the Phillies. But I damn sure ain't talking about the Flyers. Hope everybody feeling good out there. Hope you ain't worried about the mule going blind. In other words, be in control of the things that you can control. Don't let the things out of your control you. Okay, so let's get down to the nitty gritty, man. The Dallas Cowboys got dropped off by the San Francisco 49ers. I mean, just music to my ears. Did you guys see the QB draw at the end of the game? I mean, what are y'all doing, McCarthy? I mean, y'all is just all bark, no bite. We talking, the final score was 23-17, right? I mean, the 49ers was just running all over these boys. We talking Eli Mitchell, 27 carries for 96 yards in a tub. We talking Deebo Samuel, 10 carries, 72 yards in a tub. I mean, they just couldn't stop him. Y'all had Parsons. Yeah, he left the game early, but he came back. Y'all had Parsons. You had Van Der Esch. You had Gregory. You had all the boys that you needed. Everybody you needed. All the wide receivers you had, but you didn't have Gallup. But you had all the receivers. You had CD, Amari Cooper, Wilson, all them boys you had. You had Dak Prescott. You had the O-line all set to go. You got McCarthy. You got all those boys. So it ain't no excuses. Y'all got dropped off. I mean, Garoppolo was just the game manager that he was. He completed 16 of 25 of his attempts for only 172 yards. He didn't have a touchdown. He did have a pick. So, I mean, he didn't even, kill y'all. They only had 23 points. And with that offense, you only put up 17 points? Really? Do you really think if Jalen Hurts had that wide receiving core that he wouldn't put up no points? Come on now. We'll get to the Eagles in a minute. Brandon Ayuk, 5 receptions for 66 yards. Deebo also followed up with 38 yards with 3 catches. I mean, Dak Prescott, in my opinion, a horrible game. Horrible, my brother. You're at home against the 49ers, and you mean to tell me you got dropped off in the first round? Dak Prescott had 23 of 43, completed 23 of 43 of his attempts for 254 yards. We talking 1 tub, 1 interception. Ezekiel Elliott, was getting clamped. Them boys was biting on defense. We talking biting. 12 carries for 31 yards. Tony Pollard, 4 carries for only 14 yards. Huh? Tell me how it feel to be a Dallas Cowboy fan right now. I thought that the Eagles losing to the GOAT was, I ain't gonna lie, I was mad as hell. But once the Cowboys lost and then the Steelers lose on top of that, hey, I got one question for Dallas fans. Did y'all, just think about it. Did y'all really have a better season than the Philadelphia Eagles? Okay then. So let's just talk about the Eagles now, right? We got our ass kicked by the GOAT. I ain't gonna hold. Final score was 31-15. Going into the fourth quarter, it was 31 points to 0. You know what we call that? We call that a donut. A Krispy Kreme donut. Nick Sirianni, what were you doing? What was the scheme, my brother? You reverted back to the first half of the season where we did not run the ball like that, and we were just all out of whack. Let's just think about it, right? Just think about this for a second. Jalen Hurts had 8 carries for 39 yards, right? But just talking about the running back group, which would be Miles Sanders, Gainwell, Boston Scott, and Jordan Howard. Mind you, Jordan Howard had 0 carries. 0 carries. Nick, you did a disservice to the offensive players that touched the field. What are you doing? Gainwell had 1 carry for 6 yards. Boston Scott, 1 carry for 34 yards. Miles Sanders, 7 carries for 16 yards. The running back group had a combined total of only 9 carries. And we the top rushing team in the league? Are you stupid? What were you doing? I mean, this offseason, we really need to think about bringing in a veteran offense coordinator to come and just keep everything in place. I think Nick Sirianni is going to be a great coach for the Eagles, but he needs that right-hand man to keep him in line, keep him from swaying this way, swaying that way, keep him straight forward with the tunnel vision. You know what I'm saying? Receiving group. I knew I was going to get something from Dallas Goedert. He gave me 6 receptions for 92 yards. I knew I was going to get something from Smitty. 4 catches, 60 yards. We could have definitely force-fed Smitty the ball. He could have easily had over 100 yards, 100 to 150 yards, maybe a tub or 2. But we did not take advantage of our opportunity. What were we doing? I mean, Jalen Reagor. You know what? I'm going to get to him in a minute. Gainwell had 5 catches for 49 yards in the tub. Quez Watkins had 2 catches for 35 yards. Quez Watkins, why? All of our players from the wide receiver core had I'm bringing in Dallas Goedert too, had none to very little playoff experience, right? So I give them that. So Quez, what were you doing though? Like, why were you not fully running the routes out? Like, you're not that fast to slow down and then catch up and run under the ball. It was a lot of times where the ball was placed good, you just stopped running. But like I said, I really think that Quez is going to bring something to the table for next year. I like Quez. I like Smitty. We'll get to Reagor in a minute because I can't. I need a full breakdown. I can't even. Defense. Jonathan Gannon, your scheme was horrible. It was horrible. I mean, you basically did the same thing that you did week 6 when we played them. I mean, Tom Brady, 29 of 37 of his attempts for 271 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Mike Evans, the guy that we were supposed to be preparing for, the guy that you were supposed to have Darius Slay following and mirroring, but you ended up putting Maddox on him and a couple other guys that just made no sense. The zones that you were running made no sense. You barely blitzed. I mean, we definitely did get to Tom Brady, don't get it twisted. But at the end of the day, my brother, how did he have 9 catches for 117 yards in the TD? We thought Leonard Fournette was supposed to play. Leonard Fournette didn't even play. Godwin didn't even play. Antonio Brown ain't even on the team no more. What are you doing? I mean, Bernard, 5 catches for 39 yards. Gronkowski, 5 catches for 31 yards in the tub. I mean, we just couldn't stop these guys. They did whatever they wanted to do. Like I said, going into the 4th, it was 31-0. That is a donut. A Krispy Kreme donut. Now, Jalen Reagor. Okay. I don't even know where to start, right? So last year, this guy had 31 catches, 396 yards in a tub. Rookie season, all right, we'll see. You'll get better, right? Y'all would think that. This season, 33 catches, 299 yards, not 300, 299 yards, 2 TDs, and played 15 games. If you want to add the playoff game that just happened yesterday, where he had 1 catch for 2 yards, then he would have 16 games, 301 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Okay? Henry Ruggs. I just saw this online. Henry Ruggs. I'm not even going to make fun of his situation because that ain't no joke. That ain't no joking matter, right? But the guy, Henry Ruggs, 24 receptions, 469 yards, 2 touchdowns, in only 7 games. In week 8, the boy got locked up. Jalen Reagor, Henry Ruggs has 170 more yards than Jalen Reagor this year. In only 7 games. At this point, my brother, are you ready for this level? Do you need to drop down to the NFL G League, arena football, some type of Canadian league, or some rugby or something, some maybe flag football or something? What are you doing? You're a first rounder. You're supposed to be a professional. You couldn't even crack 300 yards in 15 games? At this point, you're done, son. I don't understand. I don't see him being back on this team next year. Why? Please tell me. This upcoming draft, listen. We gotta get another receiver, obviously, because you're not. We have 3 first rounders, so we gotta get another receiver. It shouldn't be no debate on that, right? I don't care how you use it, whether you want to use the first or second or the third first round pick on it. We just need another receiver in the first round, right? We need a linebacker and we need another corner because them boys was getting sauteed. I mean, cooked. I mean, fried. Like I said, Evans, look, where that boy at? This boy Evans had 9 catches for 117 yards in the tub. What is y'all doing? I mean, Fletcher, at this point, y'all already know he's not on the level of Aaron Donald anymore. Remember, he used to be second in line to Aaron Donald. That's no more. I mean, the guy's really, we got to let him go at this point. If we play him another season, we're paying him too much money. We need to free up some cap space. Brandon Brooks, stand-up guy, gotta go. Our offensive line is already set. We need to get younger at the offensive line. We're paying Brandon Brooks way too much money. We need to free up some cap space. He gotta go. And last but not least, Jalen Reagor, he has to go. I mean, at this point, it's over, my brother. I try to give you. I mean, we're a city that will give you chance after chance to rewrite your story, create your narrative. And you know what I mean, you couldn't do that, man. I really don't know. Maybe you need a new scenery. Maybe this city is just too cutthroat for you, my brother. But 1 catch for 2 yards and a win or go home game. You had 2 muffed punts. You're done, son. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's your brother from another mother, Kobe Lee, signing out. Until next time, folks. T-Roy, take us home. They say lil' bro ain't keeping it real, you snake, that's crazy. Feeling in my bones on to make 100 million, man, this shit won't fade me. A biggie in paper. Too many dollars, too many bills, somebody say